My little meat babies. You guys are getting big really quick. Too quick, actually. Hello. So, Katie and I made this beautiful little spot for the meat chickens when we got them a week and a half ago maybe. And these birds grow so fast. And I'm now feeling the pressure. I have to get a chicken tractor built. But I've been having issues. As you can see, this is a dead stump. And see all that checking on the stump? Let's check. That checking is everywhere on the logs around here. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, except for some fir that we have that still has its bark and it still has good wood inside of it. And there's not a whole ton of it, but there is some of it, and it's up way up over the hill there. And I have to clear the road to get to it, because if I'm gonna get it, I need, like, there's debris everywhere. So I'm gonna take my tractor up there and start cleaning off the road so that I can bring our truck, which has a guinea fowl on it, pooping on the hood. Go! And it has goats underneath it. Get out of there. Anyway, so I can take the truck with a trailer up and over, and then I can use the tractor to load the wood onto the trailer, and then we can actually have some wood to mill, because slim pickings out here. We're using it, a little bit of it, but it's far and few between. It's far from good. So I want to get the good stuff, and I want to get it right away. Talking about those cracks go in all the way, so it's gonna be really hard to cut 2x4s out of this. Really hard to cut 2x4s out of this. I can cut a 6x6, and the little cracking isn't that big of a deal when it's a 6x6 because it's all held together. But when it's a 2x4, it's not a 2x4 because there's a crack breaking it in half, or 2x6 or 2x8 or 2x anything. So I can get beams, but I can't get boards. Well, I'm starting to feel like this little tractor is a little bit too little for this land. A skid steer would have been great. I don't have one. An excavator with a blade on the front of it would have been fantastic. I just have the excavator and it's way far away. It's like more than a kilometer away on our own property. A 1945 D4 would be pretty nice, but you guys know what happened with that. It was a lemon, of course, because it's like 200 years old. It wasn't working for us, and we didn't even bring it here. So old Trusty's gonna have to do it for now, I guess. I'm sorry, tractor, I abused you. There's actually a point which I stopped filming on the hill up over here because I didn't want to have this video get demonetized for me beating up a tractor so hard. But if anyone's in the market for a tough little tractor, these coyotes are nuts. Anyway, Katie's got supper ready for me, so I'm heading up. Oh yeah, I should say, the reason why I did all of this isn't just so that we can come down here. There's some big trees over here. Big good trees with good wood in them. So that's the reason why I came down here. And our brand new truck, I don't think I want to mess it up bringing it down here. I won't mess it up now because I've opened up this road and cleaned up the debris enough that we can get it down here and turn it around and pull the wood out of here without destroying anything. Morning. It is a lovely, cool, beautiful, fantastic morning. A little bit breezy. The wind smells nice. There's no smoke, as you can see. We've had such a good year for wildfires around here. It's been wet and beautiful and lovely and nice and good. Can't complain about anything. So today, I've got an issue here. Let's take a peek. Say hello to the meats. Hi, meat. It's starting to get a little bit packed in there for them. They need a chicken tractor. So I'm gonna go build a chicken tractor today, but I'm gonna build it from scratch. So I am going to go get the logs, I'm going to mill the lumber, and then I'm gonna build the chicken tractor. So it's gonna be a pretty packed day for me, but I gotta get these chickens put out on the pasture so they can go and enjoy some green grass and enjoy the weather like I'm enjoying it out in the open rather than in their little nursery over there. So I gotta drive my truck up and over this mountain here to go and get set up for loading logs on the back of the trailer that I have here. And then I'm gonna take those over to the mill. We're gonna get them milled up. But I gotta go drop off the truck, and then I gotta bring the tractor over there so that I can move the logs onto the truck. The truck is literally this guinea's best friend. Anytime, we can't even park here anymore because she hangs out on the truck. As you can see, she's looking in the chrome. She thinks that's her friend. It's a little bit breezy right now, and in the breeze, all these dead trees with the wind whipping through the trees sounds like a horror movie. Sounds like a very scary scream. It's creepy. So I've been looking for good trees, and it's hard to find because the fire was a long time ago. but we do have a few left over. And there's a couple in here that I can use. This is Douglas fir, this little stand here with the black. It's kept its bark, so when it keeps its bark, it stops the sun from hyper drying the inside and making it all cracked up. But I'm gonna go get my tractor and bring a couple of these down, and then we're gonna load up the trailer. But this is pretty much, I mean, we don't have a lot to take from around here. I do have these big trees up on the hill that would be good. Man, they're so beautiful up there. Watching the sunset with the trees and the contrast of the trees. I just can't bring them down. Even though they're dead and they're long gone, I appreciate them too much while they're standing. So yeah, I gotta go all the way back on foot now and get the tractor. You can see our cabin way off in the distance there. It's cute. It still blows my mind how incredibly beautiful this place is. Even though the trees got burned, there's so much promise growing in the hills there. All of that green you see there, those are fast growing trees. And in a couple years, there'll be a wonderful forest for me and my dogs to get shade in the summer. Because we don't have much of that right now. And I'm really looking forward to that. Ever since we moved here, I've been losing weight. I think a part of that is because we're far away from town and I don't get to go to the fast food restaurants very much anymore. But the other part of that is I walk so much. Even though we have the quad and we quad around quite a bit, we'll go for an evening walk and put on a couple kilometers every night. Woo. But yeah, I'm feeling healthy living out here. We got fresh air, there's no cell service. This is a good place for me to be, for sure. And surprisingly, I mean, our last place was quite beautiful and very tranquil, but my stress levels are lower out here too. And I don't know what to make of that, but I'll take it. I was getting nervous and excited anytime I'm dropping trees in the woods, especially when it's a bit breezy. And the thing about these trees, I think I've said it before, see those branches? They're dry. They're like bombs. They explode when they hit the ground. So as soon as I see that tree starting to move, I go the opposite direction or I take cover, because it's not like falling a live tree or a newly dead tree where it still has some, like, it bends a little bit. No, this is like dropping bombs. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to take down this one here. It's tall. It's a good size on the butt. It's probably 16 or 18 inches on the butt. It is kind of leaning in the right direction. I think I should be able to take care of it. Look at this though. You see that? That's barbed wire. There was barbed wire around here at some point. That sucks. I don't know if I should even mess with this now. I guess I can follow the tree from higher. Whew. I'd call that a success. That's one down. I got another one right here I'd like to take down. It looks a lot easier though. GoPro is almost dead, but this is getting ridiculous. So Katie said it was dirty. I guess this is what I look like when I'm logging around here. Man, I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze. I didn't have a whole lot of logs out there I could take. The one tree that I fell, it had a crack right down the center of it, right to the heart. So I wasn't gonna try to get that out for a couple 2x4s. It's gonna be back to the drawing board, I guess. But I am gonna have some lunch and then we're gonna head back over there and you're gonna see what this trailer that I'm gonna haul over the mountain looks like. It's freaking hilarious. What do you think of the load, Katie?
Here goes nothing, I guess.
Here goes nothing.
If you can even get out of here.
Oh yeah, I'll just push the dirt away.
Don't break that trailer.
This trailer's tough, man.
There's no budget for another one.
You know, it'll be all right.
I was editing this morning, and I never know what Greg gets up to when I'm not out here with him. It was like when he fell off the ladder, I was editing and he came over giggling away because he had just fallen off the ladder, and it was, you know, good footage. Aspen, come on, watch out! So we'll see what kind of footage he got from this project. It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
Dragging. Is the one strap going to be enough?
Orange boards, yeah, they're nice.
You made it.
We made it.
Only a little bit of dragging.
can't help but be a little bit bummed out. There's so little good wood in here. It's all pretty much punky. And this was one of the good pieces I brought out today. There's a little bit on the inside. We'll see. We'll see what we can get to.
That side's good?
Yeah, see? That's good. That side's good. I don't know why this side's so punky. This one's not that bad. We'll see. I cut most of the punkiness out, but.
Oh no!
No good.
What are we gonna do?
I guess we're going to town to buy wood, Katie. Man, that sucks. I'll try to cut one more. This one felt a little bit more solid. It's better, but it's not like...
Like, you probably get one season.
I don't want to build anything for one season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I want to use that. You got, oh, I did.
So that's obviously a big letdown, the quality of wood here. We kind of expected it, but then we've cut some good logs that are really good and then other ones that are bad, and it's just hard to know what is what.
It's such a time suck when you go and spend all that effort getting the wood that you think is good, but it's garbage.
Yeah. So, I mean, one of the reasons, and we've mentioned this before, the other property we looked at didn't have access, and we kind of chose this one because it does have access and we could purchase a logging truck load if we had to.
Yeah.
So we're looking into that so we can just have a stockpile of good logs. But right now we're gonna go just drive up the road. There's some really big trees on the side of the road that are burnt, but they have been fallen. I think they go along the roads and clear everything along the side of the road so that nothing can fall onto the road. So we're gonna go check those out, see what it looks like.
See if anything's salvageable.
But it is a bit of a drive as well, so if we're trying to get those logs, it's gonna take a long time. So we'll see.
Do you have any tools?
No, but just seeing what we got here. Okay. So this is what I've been doing. I use this. That's hard, good wood. You can hear it, right? That's thump. It's actually not even too bad there. This isn't bad wood. That back there, you can see the knots in it. Let's see. Oh yeah, just yeah, it's all crappy right there. That's a good one.
So that looks like a different tree, a different species.
Does it look like a different species?
The bark is smoother.
You're looking at a higher part. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I think they're both Douglas fir. But let's go down on this and just see. There. It's good. Jeez. Now how did we get it out is the question. That ain't no easy feat. Now what?
Can you roll it?
Yeah. Oh, maybe I can actually.
You better go on this side.
So there's a little bit of rot in it, but I gotta cut that stuff off anyway. So Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
See? Okay, so it's a little bit rotten on the top side. Still no big deal. So somehow I lost my handle.
When you were running the saw.
When I was running the saw,
it went flying off.
it just went flying off, which means I'm guessing that the recoil got loose and it didn't go back in, and I didn't notice it, and I cut the string. But I can't find the handle, and I guess that's it. So we have some store-bought lumber to build the chicken tractor with. I don't like using it because I'd rather mill my own, but that's not working for us today. So I've got a nice little spot laid out here to start working on this tractor. And I'm trying to get it done fast because those chickens are growing quick. So this is where we're at with this thing. Katie and I have been slowly picking away at this. Got a nice functional door. I think it looks kind of cool on the inside with the braces. And we didn't have much to cover this with, so I just used this white tarp. But I have to get this on better because I know that a windstorm will just rip this thing right off. So I got to put some wood strips on top of it. And I also want to make it so that we can flip this up so that the chickens can get a little bit more air if we need to give them a little bit more outside space. But yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking so far. Katie had the really good idea to just build an A-frame. I was going to build this higher and bigger and heavier, and that's just my typical frame of mind. But Katie said, just build an A-frame. We can get in there. It's plenty enough room for the chickens that we're growing this year. And I agree with her. I think this is a pretty cool design. It is really light. Like, I'll show you. Really light. I don't even need to put a wheel on this chicken tractor, which many people, when they build chicken tractors, they'll have a wheel on it so you can wheel it around. I don't even think we need that. I've got I've got angled edges of it so that we can pull it backwards and forwards, and I still have to put a rope on it so that we can pull a rope and then move the tractor, but I think this is our best one to date. I thought I recorded putting these on, but that should hold down this side. I'm gonna do the same on the other side, and then I'm just gonna put one along the top because it looks like it's a good spot for one. And then we're just about there. This is our third chicken tractor that we've built, and one thing that we've always had is a rope covered in chicken poop, which sucks because every time you go to move the chicken tractor, you need your rope. But what I did is I got my rope so that I can hang it up here, and then when I need it, I can pull it. And now hopefully, as long as the guineas don't fly on top of this thing and poop all over it, we shouldn't have chicken poop on our hands. So there's our chicken tractor. We're gonna get a better latch on here because this, I didn't have pieces for a proper latch. So, I mean, it actually goes one way. It's pretty, I might have to mess around with that. Katie's not gonna like that. Yeah, for sure, she's not gonna like that. Whoop. Yeah, that ain't working. Anyway, so there's our latch that I'm going to fix. And now I get to give it a pull test. We might need a wheel on it. I think I'm gonna get a different rope for that. That rope is too stretchy and it's a little bit heavy. It doesn't feel heavy when I lift it, but when I tug it, it's a bit heavy. So I might be the one doing the chicken moves until we get a wheel put on the back end here. Nice. A little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Time to go to greener pastures, little poop machines. I gotta install this latch again here though.
All right, got the chickens moved. I do want to just give them a little bit more wind protection because they aren't fully feathered yet. I think they'll be okay off the heat now though, as long as there's no wind blowing on them. But last night, Greg actually extended the pig run, so we've got hotline going here, and they're down there enjoying the grass. They were very happy to be out and have a little bit more space. They've started to graze, which is good. We wanted breeds that would graze, but I think it's more of a taught thing, and where they came from, they didn't have access to grass, so they never learned. But one of them is eating the grass and the other one is rooting around, so they are very happy here.
Yeah, he's the rooter and she's the grazer. I think that's what it is. Oh. I'm so happy to see these pigs out on the grass. There's so much space for them. We needed to do this. It's good.
We don't want them to work out too much.
What's that?
You don't want them to work out too much.
Yeah, no. Get fat, please. Oh, they'll be getting fat. They're doing good already. Look at those happy pigs. I came out here for a half an hour to watch them chew away, and the sounds they were making last night was so cute. Woo. Watch out for the lion, piggy. You got lucky.
Is it working still?
Yeah. They've been hit by that line so many times.
That scared me.
Dude.
That's good though.
Good, well, yeah. They know, they get hit like every day. You know, they don't, it doesn't affect them that much.